Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Yana. It's been a bit long time since my first video. From that vlog, I promised to keep creating 1 or 2 videos per week, but then I fell into a space. What would I do next? Yeah, although I had done a lot of preparation for this journey, I felt I had nothing to talk myself about. Because they are AI recommendation from the topics I want to focus on, I can't connect with those ideas for realizing. Then it's Lunar New Year in Vietnam. I thought I would utilize this holiday to make that content. However, it didn't take place as I expected and I felt it was so boring. After that, I kept asking myself, who do I want to be? What do I want to do now? But the answer were different depending on what I was doing. Sometimes I wanted to pursue my career in languages as a book translator and sharing about it. Sometimes I wanted to try media communications. Sometimes I consider doing sales assistant like before. Deep down, I have always aspired to be an entrepreneur who can inspire others and be able to achieve that as soon as possible. But right now, I can't seem to find a way to reach it. I had been drifting in this emptiness for over 2 months, even before I posted my first video, somewhere around early December, after the fire for my plan A was mercilessly extinguished. After the Lunar New Year, my family pushed me to find a job, went over the previous sales experience. Chinese relevant positions are my choices. By coincidence, in my very first interview, the boss scanned my CV and wanted to see the content I had worked on. After reviewing it, she asked me, 那你想要成为哪样子? Without thinking much, I honestly answered, 就是一个老板像你们一样的，因为我已经在哪里看过这样。你想成为谁？你该像你自己靠近那样的人，学习他们的想法、他们的思维等等。所以我想来想去，希望未来的我成为一位老板，那跟老板最相近的就是他的助理了。而且我在澳洲发现，华人做生意非常棒的。我想学习他们如何考虑机会和做出决定。另外，我觉得我的中文还可以的，因此我就找这个翻译助理者的位置进行我目前的目标和想法。Even though I didn't pass this position, it became a stepping stone for me to gain clarity on what I truly needed now. I couldn't stop thinking about it, about my interests and my university degree. Why did I choose to study business in the first place? That's right, be my own boss, become an entrepreneur. My perspective for the career path was changed. Don't limit my vision and ability by anyone, just in myself. Since I was a kid, I always wanted to sell something I loved so that I could connect with someone who has similar interests. I remembered the first thing I ever sold. Back to my primary school time, I made colorful bracelets, and while some adults mocked me for wearing them too flamboyant, I still managed to sell them because someone with the same interest as me found them beautiful. I made them carefully and sold with 10,000 Vietnam dong for each in 2011, and someone was ready to buy. Creating value and connecting with people on the same vibration is what I truly love. Maybe this is what I truly good at. Maybe this is what I really want to do, I told myself. I started working on product and business strategy. Meanwhile, a friend introduced me to an excellent job. I feel so. It's a high salary and bonuses, nice working environment, friendly co-worker, and an open-minded boss. It sounds unbelievable, but that entire day, I felt extremely uneasy. If I take this job, what will happen to my project? My product sample isn't finished yet. I haven't mastered the necessary skill for it. How much longer will my dream be put on hold? At that moment, everything is done in my mind. My experience is simply keep asking and thinking about it for almost a month. Who do I want to become? What do I want to do? And what do I need to do right now? Then I started searching for and listening to advice from people in the field I wanted to pursue. And most importantly, I listened to my intuition. Trust me, instead of following the words of someone who has never experienced what you aspire to do, listening to your intuition is far more accurate. About the birth of this video, one day I just suddenly opened the calendar app on my phone and a particular date caught my eye. Lunar calendar 22nd February, solar calendar 21st March. A number with such a rare coincidence, something that happens only once every 19 years. So I decided to make this video as a milestone. Firstly, to get serious about YouTube. Secondly, focus on writing, business, and traveling for my idol's concerts, the things I truly want to do. And finally, to stop delaying my dreams anymore. I didn't plan anything for this video, just simply wrote down what I wanted to say and recorded it from the footage, cutting and editing it instinctively. A completely spontaneous video, no script, no clear objective, just setting up the scenes I wanted to film and hitting the record. The footage capture my entire process of making this video. So yeah, I don't know how it will go, just keep going as I want. It's what I set out for 2025 vision board. If you have ever felt lost or confused, share your story in the comment below. I would love to hear those. Thanks for your watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.